All right, guys. I got 2 winners this time. Father-son, Tom and Cash Troop. How are you guys today?
Doing great.
Doing amazing.
Pretty stoked about your prizes there. You got some serious coinage on that prize.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. Tom, we'll start with you. Your winning entry, a sand bass back on May 31st. Do you remember that? Kind of picture it?
I tried to look it up, but I can't remember which one exactly it was. But honestly, there were so many memorable catches. This tournament really brought out the beast in fishing for 18-inch fish. So it changed my whole dynamic on what we do for fun fishing in the summer.
Well, single-handedly, you submitted 91 something or 97 fish.
Yeah.
That's like obviously the first year of the tournament, so that's obviously a record. But man, I didn't expect that.
Well, I kind of talked a little bit of smack when we came to the thing. I said I'd be the person that worked the hardest and had the most entries, and then I just felt like I had to make good on it.
Cash, your fish was a sand bass back on July 5th. Remember that?
Sir, yeah, I do remember that. That was, first day we started doing the tournament. It was a nice fish, nothing huge, but I mean it was a decent one. But we
That was in the pipe, right?
yeah, probably the pipe, yeah. But we
Imperial Beach.
Yeah. We had a really good, successful, tournament season, and we were like, okay, I think we're going to do pretty good at this. And we do really well bass fishing normally, so I'm thinking, okay, well this is perfect for us, because we're not going offshore doing bluefin and all that. Even though that's awesome, and everybody that does it, that's great. But I just I saw this, and this is just tailored towards us,
Nice.
And it was cool.
Actually,
yeah.
that day on the 5th, we were pre-fishing for a saltwater bass series. He caught that sand bass. I actually caught my PB calico that day. I caught a 7-pound calico doing this tournament.
Wow.
So in San Diego, that's pretty good. We were super stoked.
That was cool.
So
That's a perfect
I
testament.
remember that date big time. So
That's a perfect testament because you don't need to win the biggest fish in order to win some cool prizes.
right, exactly.
Awesome. Did you have any strategy going into the tournament at all, or you're just basically just grinding out, pounding out fish?
Oh yeah, I have a strategy. I definitely have a strategy. I'm not going to get into. I have some little edges that I definitely did that I kind of will consider proprietary information. But no,
Nice.
that was more my tactics on my approach on when I did it and how I was able to make time available to do it more than anything. But really, the only thing I did different, I really look back on it because if I review it like a journal or a diary of this summer versus maybe others, I had a lot more large fish in the same local areas. And what I noticed was I had a lot less fish. I was fishing heavier line and the same double 5/8 rig for the most part in the bays and the local kelp, things like that. But I was fishing 25-pound on my heavier setup, whether I was in the bay or outside. So the one-time fish that you would hook into while you're spotty fishing that takes you for a wild ride was the actual one fish I was focusing for the day. So I'd go out with the confidence to catch the bigger fish and know I could turn their head and get them out of the rocks. It might cut my session a little short from spotty fishing or bycatching, but it would ensure my catches on the submissions. We had our starfish, as my buddy Frank would always say, I got my stars. So that was the one style I would say changed for me for sure.
Nice.
But then after we got the submission, we would just freestyle and do whatever.
Yeah, and on those tougher winter days, and really through the whole season, I was throwing strictly the hookup baits 3 ounce. That's what won this tournament for me. Yes, I did get some fish on the A rig and the double rig, but that 3 ounce, all colors, I really did well on that.
Nice.
Just because I've noticed that fishing that bait, I was getting bigger fish. I've never caught as many 5 to 7 pound fish this summer that I've ever had in my life. So it was definitely really fun being able to figure that out and really targeting bigger fish. It was this tournament was great.
Cool. Did either of you guys watch the live stream?
Yes, I did.
Nice. What was your reaction when you found out? Both of you
Oh
guys.
my gosh. Oh my gosh.
When we didn't win the boat, I was disappointed for a second, but I was like, hey, I'm happy that somebody else won it and somebody's going to get some enjoyment out of it. But then the kayak, because I had, I think, 33 entries to the 9 below me, so I did pretdy well that tournament. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm hoping I win the kayak. And I saw the last name go to the $1,000, and I saw before you pull, I saw it start with a C. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then I just gassed troop and I went nuts.
Nice.
I went nuts.
Nice. I think you're the real winner because not only do you get a kayak, but you also get first dibs on his trip too.
Yeah, you definitely touched on something I was gonna say. He won twice, bro.
Yeah.
Because he will be the number 2 when we go to Alaska or Mag Bay.
Well, have you made a decision yet? Are you still kind of contemplating?
I've made a decision to go to Alaska or Mag Bay. No,
I like it.
I haven't locked it in yet, but I'm really leaning towards Alaska, being that my father always wanted to go fish Alaska, and he never got an opportunity to. He passed away a few years ago. Mag Bay is like a bucket list trip for me. That and Alaska both. So I think we're leaning towards Alaska, but we're still open. Either way.
Nice. Very cool. Very cool. Where did you guys sign up?
I believe PCS. I believe.
Yeah,
PCS?
yeah, PCS show.
Nice. Very cool. Very cool. Well, most important question. Are you guys going to be back next year?
Yeah.
Going after the boat next year?
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Nice, man. Well, guys, thank you guys so much for participating. I know you guys are huge supporters of CCA. Big thanks to Cope's Tackle for their donation of the kayak. Also, Pacific Sport Fishing Alliance for your trip. And man, I can't wait to see pictures from your trip, man.
Yeah, cool. And honestly, I'd like to say thank you to all you guys for putting it on, and basically just the whole community that supports and stands these things up. West Coast Marine is amazing. I was here for another event they did, and these guys are top notch. So the fact that there's even a bounty like this at stake for everybody to go for is huge. I went all in. I'll go all in if it's anything on the line again as well, even if it's just to win a CCA cooler. But to support and bring awareness, it's real important. So we appreciate what you guys do.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Take
thank
care.
you both. Awesome. Thank you, guys.
And I'd like to say that every one of our fish was caught on hookup baits. So here's proofs in the pudding, guys. You fish hookup baits, you win cool stuff like this.
Nice. Very
All right.
cool.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, guys. Appreciate it.